Good morning, welcome. Saturday, yep, the weekend has come again. Just like me, it comes once a year, mainly at Christmas time. So what are your plans for the weekend? Have you got some tidying up to do after Storm Eunice? Oh, as I said yesterday in my video, it did make a nasty noise banging around. I know that my carer, Lynn, one of my carers, Lynn, she put on a few Facebook videos of the said storm down by the beach. It wasn't very nice. Siobhan was at work in the dining room and they heard a massive bang. They thought the roof had collapsed. She looked out the window and thought that this car had been hit by, well, her boss's car had been hit by something, but it hadn't, so that was lucky. Quite a hectic day, actually. What time was it when Tracy rang one call up? Must have been about 11:30, and they said to her, "Oh no, Miss Daveson's still down for every other day, and he's not down for no visits at the weekend." She thought, well, that's strange. The doctor had booked me in. So anyway, she gets onto the doctor's. Next thing you know, she gets called back from one call, stating that there would be somebody here this weekend, but she couldn't decide when or if I would get a nurse today. Well, I did at 3 o'clock. I got lovely Selena, and she had she had a trainee with her, a student, and they patched me up and put me back to bed. Still no getting out of bed for the moment. Still quite tender, but yeah. Tracy became nurse this morning though. I said to her, have a look at my wound, will you? And as I turned over, the whole bed was covered in blood. One of the dressings had come off, and you don't want to know. You don't want to know. It's not the sort of thing to hear on a Saturday morning. You want to hear about going out for a nice brisk walk in that lovely bracing air. That's what you want. Isn't that right?
Aye.
I don't want to hear about that blood, do they? No. So, is it a normal Saturday tea for you? What is a Saturday normal tea? Can you remember? I can remember what I used to have when I was a kid. I can. Quite vaguely. Sausage, chips and beans on a Saturday. And if you were lucky, you got a fried egg with it. You ate that in between watching Basil Brush and hiding behind the sofa when Doctor Who came on. Yeah, hiding from them blooming Daleks. They used to scare the life out of me. Haven't you forgotten somebody? She's forgotten somebody. Poor hipster. He will just have to freeze for 2 nights in a row. He's dumbfounded. He can't believe it. Nor can I. Well, we got a couple of Too Good To Go bags yesterday from Costa Coffee. Quite good value this week. We had 2 toasties in them, a panini, and the girls had, Tracy had pan of chocolates or something like that, and Siobhan had chocolate cake. Can't be bad, all for £3, yeah? We're still yet to try the Greggs bag, which is what our aim is, isn't it? We want the sausage rolls and all the stuff that they do. But as you know...
That's not going to happen because we're nowhere near Greggs.
It was 8 miles to Chai, and from Chai to Bognor is about 8 miles, so 32 mile an hour round trip. It would be good if you was guaranteed a big bag of grub, I suppose, you could freeze it. I know the ones that I've seen and the ones that I know people have got have been really good. Just my luck though, I'd get mangy jam sandwiches or something. No would. And bread and butter pudding. Oh, speaking of bread and butter pudding, bread pudding. Do you like bread pudding?
No.
Well, you can come round here. One of my other carers, the lovely lady that is Jo, came in and said, "I've got you a present if you're allowed it." I went, all right, then what is that? And she showed me this massive, massive lump of bread pudding. And I'll tell you what, it's nice with a cup of coffee. It is. But what did you just say? What did you just say?
What did I just say?
I
don't know.
You don't know?
No.
Just know what she said, boys and girls. I haven't got a clue what she said. I know that I had a damn good laugh on Skype yesterday. Oh, yes. Do you know there's certain words that you can't use anymore? Got to be politically correct. You have. So you can't say words like But anyway. Right, I'm going to get onto Asda's and find out I'm going to get onto Asda's website and see if they've got any of these particular things that I want. I'll tell you more about them later. Speaking about particular things, if you want to go and my competition, don't forget there's no questions to ask this time. To win an exclusive Gary's Blog hoodie, all you got to do is send in your name and address. And then Tracy will put a big fat hand, into a saucepan and pull the winner out. And so far we've got about 10 entries. And I think the hoodie is worth at least 20 entries. All right? So get your answers, get your questions, get your name and address even in to gdavison541@hotmail.co.uk. But whatever you're doing for the rest of the day, you have a good one, and I love you lots. Ta-ra.